When you go into places like the supermarkets or a hotel car park or some places at airports, you could go in there perfectly innocently and then all of a sudden, a few days later, be met with a letter and a fine from some out-of-the-way parking company you've never heard of. Well, it appears that they've been getting a bit too big for their boots lately, and there's call for action, and I am well for it. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing alright. Let me know how you are in the comments below and that you're having a good day. That's the main thing. I'm alright, just doing a recording and then getting on with some stuff afterwards. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Although, I've got to work it. Has anyone else got that same problem? Let me know. Well, let's have a look at this, shall we? Yes, parking firms. Now, picture the scene. You drive into a car park quite innocently. Go do your shopping. You might overstay your welcome by 5 minutes. Bugger off home. 2 days later, you get an 80 quid fine in the post. Now that is usually the work of a private parking company that manages the parking in the car park you were in. It's common practice these days. Hotels, supermarkets, airports, even petrol forecourts, they farm off the responsibility of parking management to these outside companies. They then come in, put a load of signs up all over the place and expect you to do as you're told. Well, it's a load of old bollocks. It's an implied contract. Now, what you turn around and say is, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with your contract, therefore, go away. Well, they got brave. One of these parking firms took somebody to court who said this, and the parking firm won. So what happens now, you get a reminder of this on any little letter that they get. Well, over the last 6 months, £500 million worth of fines have been issued to unsuspected drivers by these so-called cowboy car parking firms. I'm having an argument with one of them at the moment. Well, 3 of them actually. Parking Eye, Met Parking Services, and there's another one called DCBL, where if Met Parking Services and Parking Eye don't get their own way, they send it to DCBL, who are apparently debt collection bailiffs, where they can fuck off as well. Yes, I'm getting a bit aerated today because these things really piss me off. Now, the fact that they've taken such an amount of money over a short space of time should really, really ring alarm bells in my head, and something needs doing about them. I think that certain conditions need putting in place, like if you drive in a place, you should be given a grace period. Signs should be more clearly written. I mean, I've got an argument with one where I drove into a hotel, dropped customers off and drove out again. I wasn't parked, my engine didn't stop, I didn't get out of the vehicle. They just went. Well, I did get out of the vehicle to help with their luggage. I got fined. I'm not paying that. And that was one of the firms I already mentioned. Now, the most active firm in the country with regard to sending out fines is Parking Eye. They are a serial litigator. They will just dump this rubbish on everybody. And they got 1,608,997 sets of data from the DVLA so they could fine drivers. They were followed up by Euro car parks, they're another one, 1,011,740. And APCOA Parking UK Limited, they're another one, 606,371. They get the information from the DVLA, they then send to the driver and start badgering them. Now, I really think the DVLA should pack this up. It's our information, don't sell it. But will that ever happen? I doubt it. There are ways of dealing with this still. Go and have a look at the Beat the Bailiffs website that I've mentioned before. There's lots of things on there you can do and ways you can get around these things. Also, they do little stickers which you can put on your windscreen, and they say, I don't agree with you, therefore you can stick your contract where the sun don't shine. Let me know if you've had any other experience with this. If you've had any problems or find yourself, please check out Beat the Bailiffs. They're brilliant with this sort of thing. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you with another one soon.